Welcome viewers. The nightmare kicked into excessive equipment with something that regarded innocuous. One of these innocuous however worrying living in New York City things. A flood in my upstairs neighbor's condominium had led to a flood in my apartment, inflicting a lot of damage. We had to go into it for a few days whilst repairs have been made. So at 7 a.m. on the morning of April 9, 2018, my spouse and I had been sitting collectively having breakfast in the Lowe's Regency Hotel when there used to be a knock on the door. Before we continue with this intriguing video, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell for latest updates from us. Nobody knocks on your door in a motel except you name for room service. We hadn't. I walked to the door in my shorts and t-shirt, appeared via the peephole, and noticed what need to have been 24 guys and girls in black fits standing in the hallway. No one used to be smiling. It used to be enormously apparent who they were, however I had no notion what they wanted. So, I opened the door and said, "Can I assist you?" The lead agent used to be central casting. Standing about 6'2", broad-shouldered, well-manicured. Over his proper shoulder used to be one of the largest guys I've ever encountered. He used to be at least 6 inches taller than the lead agent and certainly had to step sideways to skip through the doorframe. He did not say a word, he did not want to. We did not be aware of it at the time, however meanwhile, simultaneously, 48 different sellers converged on my rental that used to be present process renovation due to the flood, as nicely as my regulation office and our security savings container at TD Bank. The lead agent passed me a federal warrant issued via the Southern District of New York U.S. Attorney's Office, dated 4/8/2018, and signed by using U.S. Magistrate Judge Henry B. Pittman at 7:54 p.m. not even 12 hours before. The warrant stated my home, in-room, and workplaces had been to be searched for proof associated to conspiracy, false bank entries, false statements to an economic institution, wire fraud, financial institution fraud, and unlawful marketing campaign contributions. The agent requested me to free up and hand over my cell phones and step into the hallway. Knowing that I used to be a licensed firearm owner, he requested me if I had any weapons with me. I informed him I had two, on the nighttime desk in the bedroom, a Glock 43 and a Glock 27. The agent requested me if they had been loaded, to which I spoke back that they were. He then requested if the weapons have been chambered. I answered that they have been not. We stepped lower back into the room as they secured the firearms for the length of the search. Upon conclusion, they lower backed them to me. Despite the president's later allegations that they had busted down our doorways and ransacked our properties, I desire to emphasize that that wasn't true. They had been very cordial, very professional. They had even waited for my son to depart for faculty earlier than coming up to the room. We supplied them tea or coffee. They did not prefer any. They spent 5 hours going via our rooms. They went through the sofas, appeared in the back of curtains. They seemed on pinnacle of and underneath cabinets and even removed, checked, and photographed all of my daughter's stuff in her underclothes drawer. They photographed everything, even going via pillowcases. To this day, I nonetheless do not apprehend the want to picture my college-aged daughter's underwear. To make things extra disturbing, in the center of it all, in walks my daughter herself, that means to shock us with a go-to from college. Instead, the shock used to be on her. She sat with us for the period of the hours-long raid, looking at the spectacle unfold. Thanks for watching and drop your comments.